Hi everyone. So this is my Canadian citizenship application when I applied for Canadian citizenship. Before you start the application, you need to have certain documents ready with you so you could apply in one go. It's a pretty easy application, but before you start, you need to have physical presence calculated. So it's a separate website. In a separate video, I'll share that with you as well. Second thing, you need two pieces of ID. One could be your driver's license, Canadian driver's license, and other one could be your home country passport. So if you're from India, Pakistan, or any European country, you can use your passport. Third thing is the proof of language. For proof of language, if you are a landed permanent resident, you can use your old IELTS certificate you used to apply for PR, although it would be expired, but it's still valid for citizenship application. But if you don't have that, you can, if you completed your degree in Canada or anywhere in the English speaking country and you can use that as a proof, you can use that as well. Fourth thing is the fee. So for the fees, there is a separate link, separate website, and you create an account there. You pay your fee using your debit or credit card, and then you uh, download the receipt and attach with the citizenship application. So fee for one adult is $630. So if you have multiple people, you can multiply that number with $630 Canadian dollars. So let's start the application. As you can see, I applied on September 29th, 2021. So I landed in Canada on September 28th, and I'm applying on September 29th, 2021. So the day you land, it does count towards um, your 3 years period, but the day you sign the application and you apply does not count towards the 3 year. So when you calculate your physical presence, keep that in mind. So first thing they ask is tell us about yourself. So in which language would you like to receive the service? I chose English. The other option is French. Do you have any special needs requiring accommodation? No. So I click no. Then you have your unique client identifier, UCI number. You need to give that. And it is mentioned on your landing paper as well as on your PR card. So your name, so your last name as it appears on your PR card and your passport. Then you give your first name. Have you changed your name since becoming a permanent resident? I didn't change, so I selected no. Have you ever used any other name? No. Gender, male. Then you give your height in centimeters and your eye color. Both of them are mentioned on your PR card, so use the same information. Date of birth, you give year, month, and day. Pretty easy. Place of birth, for me, I was born in Lahore. It mentioned on my passport, so I put Lahore there. Country or territory, Pakistan. Marital status, single. One more thing here, let's say if you were single when you applied for citizenship and when you were going through the process, you got married. So you don't have to tell IRCC or the authorities that you got married. Like it doesn't matter in for your for your citizenship application. Contact information. How can we contact you about your application? I gave my email address. Country, I was in Canada. I am in Canada. So that was my address at that time. So you give your apartment number or unit number, street name, city, Toronto, province, Ontario, ON. Then I gave my postal code. The mailing address was same as my home address. So I just said yes. Primary phone number. So I'm in Canada. So my primary phone number is my mobile number. So I gave my mobile number. Do you have another Alternative phone number? No. Is someone helping you fill out this form? No. So if someone is helping you, then you need to present the consent form, which is available on the IRCC CIC website. Uh, it's called something representative form, and your representative and you have to sign that. And your representative is not just a lawyer, it could be anyone, your brother, your husband, wife, anyone who is doing it on your behalf. They have to sign it. If they are not doing it, you are doing it, then you don't have to worry for that. I did it myself, so I'm putting no here. Are you paying someone to help you fill out this form? No. Would you like to name a representative, such as immigration or citizenship consultant, lawyer, friend, or family, like I said, to do business with us for you? No. Physical presence. So I calculated my physical presence. I downloaded it gives you the option to download it as the PDF form, and then you upload in this application. Eligibility end period. So I applied in 2021, month was September. As I was applying, I go up here, and I just want to emphasize on this, that I am applying on 29th, but in my eligibility period, I am giving date 28th. Okay, so the day you sign your application and apply, it doesn't count. So I'm putting 28th. Then I gave my addresses. So here you shouldn't miss any address you are living on, or there shouldn't be any gaps within last 5 years. So I just listed all of the addresses. So starting from the latest one, 2021 July, where I'm living, day 01, and this is my current address. And then I gave my address, like all the details, and that's it. Then because I moved to this address, so here I'm giving July 01. So you see in my second address, if you see the two is 2021 June 30th. So there is no gap. 30th June 2021 and 1st July 2021. The last one is starting from July 1. So no gap. So then from I put the year 2020 and June and 01. Similarly, you keep filling, like if you are living on a same address for last 5 years in Canada, you don't have to worry. If you change like 2-3 addresses, even if it was for a couple of weeks, just give the address. Like there is no harm. Okay. See, when I came to Canada, I just lived here for 14 days. But I provided this address as well, the address 5. The address 6 is my home address. So my 5 years were starting from 2021. If I go back, 2016 was the 5th year. So I'm just putting here 2016 August 31st till 2018 September 28th when I landed. I am giving my address, Pakistani address. Okay. So September 28th, 2018. And then from September 29th, if we go here, see September 29th, I was in Canada, so I gave my Canadian address. So if you are living in you lived in a hotel or in some Airbnb, just give that address. Like you don't have to worry about it. In the past 4 years, were you in a country or territory other than the Canada for 183 days or more? So this period includes when you came to Canada. Okay, so I came in 2018, but my 5 years period ends in 2016. For those 2 years, I was in Pakistan, but I'm not considering that as 183 days. Okay, I'm considering only when I landed in Canada, and then I left Canada for more than 183 days. So I didn't provide any police certificate from Pakistan. So that's why I selected here no. Income taxes. So you have to file 3 years of income taxes. Like you don't have to give any details. You just give them the consent So that's what they are asking here. Do you have a social insurance number, SIN number, temporary tax number, or individual tax number? I have one, so I put yes, and then I provide my 9-digit SIN number, social insurance number. And then they ask, tell us when you filed your income taxes in last 5 years. So you only need income taxes for 3 years. You do not need for 5 years. Okay, because your eligibility starts like demands like 3 years of uh, residency in Canada. So you need the to show that you need taxes for 3 years only. So I uh, first year I filed in 2007. No, sorry. So let's start from. So I'm applying in 2021. So in 2020, I filed my tax. Yes. 2019, I filed yes. 2018, I filed yes. 2017, I was not in Canada. So taxes filed, no. Required to file, no, because I was not in Canada. Tax year 2016, taxes filed, no. Required to file, no, because I was not in Canada. Sin, or you can say not in Canada, or I was not the resident of Canada. That's why. That's a better statement. Then I give my consent to CRA and Immigration and Citizenship authorities to get my tax files if they want. Next question is, do you currently or have ever held immigration or citizenship status in a country or territory other than Canada? That includes your country of birth. So my country of birth is Pakistan, so yes. Immigration and citizenship status, date obtained. Date obtained is your date of it's your date of birth. So year would be your year of birth, month would be your month of birth, and day would be your day of birth. End date not applicable because I am still the citizen of Pakistan, so it's not applicable. If it's the same scenario for you, you can use end date not applicable. Travel documents. So my travel document is my Pakistani passport at that time, because Canadian PR card is not a travel document. Have you ever held a travel document or passport during your 5 years eligibility period? Yes. Then I provided the information of my Pakistani passport, date issued, month, day, expiry date, year, expiry year, month, and day, document number, country or territory of issue, Pakistan, place of issue, Lahore. Do you have the bio page? Yes, I have. And then I upload the picture of my passport. So it is required. Then comes the work and school. So in last 5 years, if you were working, studying, or you were unemployed, you have to mention all of them and you cannot leave any gaps. So you start from the latest one. So I'm starting from 2021 September when I was applying, and that was my current occupation, Ryerson University, Canada. Uh, that's it. And then the same year I started my PhD as well. So you see, I'm mentioning both here. September 2021, my occupation, and September 2021, my PhD as well. And it's going on thing. So I just put this is my current occupation or activity in both. Then I gave the address and all, and then I kept going. So what I was doing in August and September, I mentioned that if you change your um, employment or whatever you are doing, you are unemployed, you mentioned that period. For instance, I tell you, if I go down, when I came to Canada, obviously when you come, for a lot of people, they start working immediately. I was traveling, so I didn't start. So here, like in 2018 month, November, till November, I was unemployed. So starting from 2018 September till to 2018 November, I was unemployed. So I just simply put the unemployed and and the address where I was residing at that time. That's it. And then before 2018, I was in Pakistan. So 2016 August till 2018 August, I just put the employment details, what I was doing in Pakistan. Prohibitions. To be eligible to become a Canadian citizen, you cannot be prohibited under the Citizenship Act. So, are you now serving a term of imprisonment? No. Probation? No. Parole? No. Are you now serving a sentence outside Canada? No. Are you charged with a trial for subject or a party to an appeal relating to an offense under the Citizenship Act or an indictable offense in Canada? No. An offense outside Canada? No. Are you now or have you ever been under a removal order? Have you been asked by Canadian officials to leave Canada? No. Are are you now under investigation for charged with on trial for subject to or a party to an appeal relating to or have you been convicted of a war crime or a crime against humanity? No. In the 5 years immediately before the date of citizenship application, were you prohibited from being granted citizenship or taking the oath of citizenship because of misrepresentation or withholding material circumstances? No. In 10 years immediately before the date of your application, was your Canadian citizenship taken away, revoked for reasons for false representation, fraud, or knowing concealing material circumstances? No. In the past 4 years, immediately before the date of your citizenship application, have you been convicted of an indictable offense under any act of parliament or an offense under the Citizenship Act? No. Been convicted on an offense outside Canada, regardless of whether you were pardoned or otherwise granted amnesty for the offense? No. So if any of these questions are yes for you, you have to be honest, okay? If everything is no for you, just say no. If anything is yes for you, just say yes. Be honest. Why a permanent resident, have you been convicted in Canada of terrorism, high treason or spying offenses? No. Been convicted outside Canada of terrorism? No. Served as a member of an armed force of a country or territory or an organized armed group and that country or territory or group engaged in armed conflict with Canada? No. By checking this box, I confirm I have read and understood the prohibitions under the Citizenship Act. So you check the box. Language proof, like I said, if you are a landed immigrant on PR, you must have taken your IELTS or any other English language test. You can use that as the proof of language, and you can simply upload the certificate, and it will work for you. If you don't have this, you can either take IELTS test, or you can use, if you have a degree from an English speaking country, undergrad or postgrad, you can use that as well. Consent to disclose personal information. Yes, I give all the consent. So congratulatory letter from your member of parliament. Yes. So when I got my citizenship after a month, I got this letter and it feels really good. National Register of Electors. Yes. So I authorize IRCC to give all my information so I could vote in the coming elections. Upload more documents. So the first one is the citizenship photo. So this photo shouldn't be older than 6 months, and you can use, so you have to provide the address where the photo was taken and when the photo was taken. 2 pieces of personal identification. I use my driver license and passport. I left all the optional questions empty. Then as I said, I paid my fee separately, and then I uploaded the receipt here. Then when you write your last name and first name and city, it's considered your digital signature. So you sign your application and then you submit. So recheck your application, be sure that everything is there, and that's how you do your citizenship application. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section, and I would be more than happy to help you. And best of luck for your citizenship application. And I hope you will get it very, very soon.